burger patty. It was delicious.
What time is it, son?
I don't know.
Past 5. We're having burgers for breakfast.
Nope. Well, no. It was more of just a snack. Can I please have more time on my phone?
Kids are awake. I'm awake. Duke's awake. So good morning, boy. And off for a run. Here we go. Okay. Run done. 45 minutes. Feels like the weather's changing. The air is a little bit nippier. Sun's coming up a little bit later. It's a beautiful time to train. Anyway, this week we're going to be churning out some stuff for Patreon. Right, so we're at music lessons. So Adam's just had his piano lesson. How was it, son?
Fun.
And Rachel's having saxophone and Zoe's having piano. So trying to structure the week with different things for the kids. Being homeschooled does not mean you're on holiday. Still learning. Hey, son.
Sadly.
Learning is not a sad thing. Anyway, so I get to park off in the car while the kids go and do their lessons. What's happening, Zoe?
Look, come and look in the bowl. We're making butter cake.
Butter cake with gogo. Very nice, eh?
It has to be. Here's a.
Okay, is this carbs? Carbs to help you swim faster.
I don't know.
And Rachel is not having carbs.
Why?
Oh, nothing. Okay, so family have headed out. Kids are playing softball this afternoon, so while the house is fairly quiet and the dogs are not barking, I thought I'd explain the process behind Monday Musings and how I do it. So I've got here scrap paper. The ideas really come from my life as a parent. So some of them have been borrowed from other folks, some of them are autobiographical. I'll leave it to you to decide which ones are which, but it's been really fun and a nice habit to have over the last couple of years. So generally what happens is I put it onto this little, sort of sketch out what the frames will be, and then I try and do it neatly. And the reason that I hand draw it is because it gives me an impression of what the feel is. So a lot of the time I have a stylus and a Wacom pad, which I do draw on. I generally use this for editing. Now I know that one of the things that I'm going to have to do is start learning how to use this, but I think there's something about the direct pencil to paper that you get a slightly different feel, I find. Maybe it's just going to take time for me to get used to using the software. But that's basically it. So I do that. It's a bit of a laborious process, to be honest. So I scan it, I draw it, and you'll see on the images on the screen, I generally draw extra little limbs and stuff, and then I'll go and edit it here. So this is a program called Toon Boom, and I literally just import it into here. And the idea here is that I'm learning the software to be able to eventually do animation. So the frame rates and all those kind of things I use, it just as stills. So I'm getting used to drawing and editing and coloring in and all that kind of stuff. But the actual animation will have to translate into movement, so there'll be keyframes that we put in and all these fancy terms associated with animation. But that's basically it. Monday Musings, so I'm busy working to a schedule now. I'm going to try and do another month of drawings, and then along with those there'll be blogs and other things that we're always putting out on the website. And one of the things that I'm quite keen to do is to release Monday Musings as a special Patreon offer. So if you sign up and subscribe on Patreon, you'll get a free book, like literally the first one. So I'm going to collate all the Monday Musings into one book and then release it. I really like this model because it gives a sustainable kind of income for artists. So rather than paying once off, you're releasing regular content in exchange for subscription. Subscriptions are next to nothing. So trying to get word out there. To Midmar. Water's warm apparently, the kids are going swimming. Now I'm having breakfast. So, getting used to the saddle. Not used to the saddle. Hey Mom.
No, you're not.